I'm Deep Mahaman, and you're watching the Redmen TV.
He's still got to play City away, in the not too distant future, and play Chelsea. Both of those before the end of October
and Everton.
November. And Everton.
If he does that in Everton, then it's going to really hit the fan.
If we actually lost all three of those, then we'd be getting towards the end of November with 5 defeats already.
Yeah.
That's very little prospect of getting in the top 4 after that. Then I think he's in trouble. Yeah. And I think that it'll be that early, November, December, he'll be in trouble.
He's got to try and find a way.
Unless he finds a way to stop.
You still got to look at the bigger picture and think to yourself, what can another manager possibly do? Because I don't think he's lost the players. I think the only time a manager goes mid-season is if he loses the player. And the fans aren't there isn't banners. All the fans. And I don't think there is banners outside. I think it's more important. If we lose 3 home games and we lost away to City, Chelsea and United, I don't think that matters. That's the key for me.
I think if you get to the end of November and you've lost all those away games, and they're all tough away games, I don't think there's an easy one in there. There's still time to change your manager and recover.
There is, yeah.
But if you leave it until January or February, there's no point.
But then, as you say, recover for what? Recover to just maybe scrape 4th or something. We're in a position as a club where we can't change things overnight with that £150 million
we can't
expense.
afford not to have the money that the Champions League gives us.
No, but even that, I'm not being funny, but I get that.
I think it's the home games. I think it hits all Liverpool fans losing to West Ham.
But I said this through the week as well.
That was
the Europa League starts this week, and let's be honest, Brendan Rodgers got no experience in Europe. We've been poor in Europe under his stewardship.
Yeah.
If we can't compete in Europe as well at the Europa League level,
in the Europa League group stage,
exactly. What is the point? And that'll be that. It's all well and good talking about the
it's a good barometer, definitely.
It's purely financial, isn't it?
And everybody's looking at that group. It's Ruben Kazan, Bordeaux, and Sion, and they're saying, right, we should win that group, right? But right now, none of us have got any confidence that we're going to win that group.
But then, as you could take a step back and look at an even bigger picture and say, okay, we get 4th this year. We have another injection of cash.
How are we going to?
We have another injection of cash. Do you trust Rodgers again to go and get the next level play?
Well, if he gets 4th, I would trust him to spend it. Yeah.
Would you though?
Because
we got second.
But the point is, Ben, is if we get him 4th,
because I don't think we've got a cat and house chance.
It all comes down to. I think the Europa League is going to have to be the bar in the short term, because ultimately, like I say, what's the fucking point of getting in the Champions League? It's all loads of money, great. But if we can't compete in the Europa League now, and we're just going to get fucking killed in the Champions League anyway.
I don't think he's going to play as strong as team in the Europa League.
I'm saying
Paul, I don't want to hear any more of that talk. That's a very. I know.
No. But this is.
I know what he's trying to say.
No. But the point is, I'm and it comes down to the manager's position. Is what I'm saying is that if we're piss poor in the league, and we need to have something to hang our hats on, because let's look. It will get. I still believe it'll get better. I don't think it's as bad as this. I think there will be a reaction, and we'll be a better side. If Sturridge stays fit, we'll be a better side with Sturridge, with Coutinho, and with Henderson in that side.
No question.
That's a fact, unquestionable. But the question is, are we still, even with all them, good enough to be better than the 4 teams that are technically above us? I think what we need to do is, what I'm kind of saying is, we need to go and do something to make this season noteworthy, because if we're going to struggle to get into the top 4, go and have a good Europa League run, go and have a good cup run. But if we can't, if we the next 3 games, you said we've got the League Cup and we've got the Europa League.
We're away to Bordeaux and then we've got 4 home games.
The next 3 games. If we fuck them up.
Yeah. If you start losing at home again.
You know what I mean is in 2 weeks' time we'll have played our first 2 or 3 weeks time we'll have faced our first 2 Europa League games, a League Cup game and another league game. We're talking about November. That for me, after United, I'm drawing the line there.
John's right. We don't sack a manager losing at Old Trafford, because it happens under Rafa. It happens under any manager, to be honest.
But the point is,
you do sack a manager for losing a home to Norwich, a home to West Ham, and a home to Aston Villa.
Carlisle.
That's exactly they're the sort of games you do.
Bordeaux, Norwich, Sion, and Carlisle in the next few weeks.
If he doesn't get results in the 2 Europa games, then that really does start to put him under pressure.
Well, because he might not even get out the group.
Exactly, because
Rodgers desperately needs to practice being in Europe, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He needs to get experience.
Absolutely. The thing, if you can't get something on those first 2 Europa games, you know, I haven't got any confidence in this team to do, because I'm not seeing anything that's going to give me the confidence that say, right, we can go to Bordeaux and we can be a relatively organised, efficient team. We can hit them on the counter, and we got enough plan. We've got enough about us to win.
If we could play the way we did at Arsenal, then you think, well, we could beat Bordeaux playing like that.
Yeah.
But if he plays like we played today, then we've got no chance.
But then the cynics will say Arsenal had 30 attempts on goal in the second half, and they couldn't easily have scored.
Hey, listen, they had chances to score in that game. I don't want to get too downbeat on all this. Like, but
I was going to say what I want to say is that I would cling to the idea of us having a plan or a strategy that is going to get us somewhere, and I've got absolutely no confidence that we just seem to be living from game to game, almost like hand to mouth existence at the moment. Right, we're going from game to game, trying to get a result, to do what I'm not quite sure, but if we had a clear strategy and a plan, a game plan, an identity, a philosophy, whatever you want to call it, and I could see that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're trying to do. That's what this Liverpool team is trying to do. That's what a Liverpool goal looks like, right? You know, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any methods of play. I'm not seeing any. This is how we attack.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna have to cut that off there. There's a massive discussion that we're doing in the full-length shows on the redmentv.com. I know it's a ball ache. If you want more, there'll be plenty more doing the rounds on angry tweets and all that kind of stuff. Like, but we've done a full best part of an hour or more, Tom. An hour. There you go. That's on the redmentv.com. I'll annotate to it in the end cards. Please do click through, go and check it out. It's completely free for a month. It should help you feel better, or it should help you feel like your rage is justified. Big questions to be asked, and we're doing it here on the redmentv.com. Cheers.
Line 3, 100, line 3 ready, set this out.
Dispatching on 3. Okay, walk forward for us please. Step down on the first step. And down again for 8. Okay, just put your hands across your chest. Bend your knees.